Okay. Hi, welcome to Right Drive Academy's series on the Show Me, Tell Me questions. We're going to be launching a few videos just to help you to go over some of these things that will be required for you to do on your test. So, first thing the examiner will do after assessing your eyesight is ask you to possibly open the engine bay. So how would you do that? In our car, the Renault Clio, which is French, we open the passenger side door, and this level here, this lever here, it's on the opposite side. You would pull it and you'd hear a little clink. You'd come to the front of the car, and this is where the unique bit is. Most cars, every manufacturer has a different way of opening their bonnet, the engine bay. In this particular one, you would use your two-hand operation, lift slightly with the left hand, and if you bring it closer here, we'll be able to see that little latch. It's a little latch lever here. So with one hand, we slightly lift open, latch down, continue to lift, let go, two hands. You don't want it to drop. Come across to the right hand side, lift this little support arm and slot it into that hole, and then there you have it. Your engine bay is opened, and then you'll be asked a series of questions. As part of your driving test, you'll be asked questions about the engine bay. So some of the questions that they're going to ask you, let's have a go and review these. First question will be, how do you know there's enough coolant in the coolant reservoir? So in order to answer that, first you have to locate it and then check the level. So where is the coolant located in this car? This is the engine coolant reservoir. The liquid, the coolant itself, is marked by that red liquid line, and it should be between the minimum and maximum levels. And if I start to move the car around, you'll be able to see the liquid move around a little bit. That liquid needs to be between the minimum and maximum levels. That answer is pretty much generic for most of the questions to do with the engine bay. So for example, where is the brake fluid reservoir located? The answer would be here. This device here, this little symbol here, is pretty much standard in most cars, and this is where the brake fluid is located. The liquid level, again, the reservoirs at the back end, that will tell you whether it's between the minimum or maximum levels, and the idea is the liquid needs to be between those levels. Thirdly, the oil. The oil is very important in the car as well. How do you check there's enough oil in the engine? Well, this is known as a dipstick. The idea is we'll get some tissue. We'll get some tissue. We'll locate the dipstick. We will pull the dipstick. We'll give it a wipe to get rid of the initial level. Good wipe. Then we'll put it back into the reservoir. We'll leave for a second until it gets a fresh reading. We'll pull the dipstick out, this time being very careful. It's where you need to be. Now, if we look at the oil levels, that would be minimum, that will be maximum. The oil level is between those points, so it is in an acceptable area between the minimum and maximum levels. Wipe the excess off again. And again, these dipsticks vary from car to car, different type of dipsticks, some metal, some plastic. Renault went for the plastic whack version. If the oil level is low, we need to have a look at the oil cap. So, have a look. This is the oil cap. This is located there. Can you see that little symbol there? Looks like Aladdin's lamp. That is a generic symbol in all cars to say where the oil is located. So we would open that out. And again, if we need to, we'll pour in the oil, and then we check the dipstick level to see it gets up to the minimum maximum levels. When you're finished, remember to secure the oil cap, put it back in, job done. So, review: coolant levels, oil, dipstick, brakes, brake fluid. And lastly, this little thing here, This is your screen wash reservoir. Ideally, there's no minimum maximum. The idea is you constantly top it up with your respective screen wash, and that will help you with your wipers and jets and help you with your clear windscreen. And that's pretty much it. Those are the questions for the show me tell me part of the engine bay.